All right, Wednesday night was all about the MLS All-Star game, but on the morning of the game, we found out that there would be no Leo Messi or Jordi Alba for the spectacle. Now, MLS Commissioner Don Garber addressed the fallout from their absence, and this is what he had to say. He says, quote, "We should have known earlier. We should have addressed it earlier. No doubt about that. We do have rules and we have to manage through that as well. We would have loved to have Leo here. We would have loved to have every player that was selected for the All-Star team here. After this game, we'll need to figure out what needs to happen. I was told this morning that neither Jordi nor Messi practiced today. Jordi came off with an injury in the last game and will have to manage through what Miami is going to say about that." Interesting situation indeed, and a very interesting man has just joined us. Jose del Valle, thank you so much for joining us, because this is going to be a topic of conversation. Will they get suspended or won't they get suspended? Because judging by the statements from Don Garber there, he doesn't really give a clear-cut answer. He's kind of saying, we'll see if Inter Miami can maybe find that they had a niggle here or there. Because of course, as the rules say, if you miss it without a valid reason, whether it's sickness or some sort of an injury, it's a one-game suspension.
Hi, Alexis. Hi, Herc. They should not get suspended.
They should not.
They should not. I understand there are rules, but come on. This is unprecedented for MLS. You never had a player like Messi. Not even David Beckham. Messi...
So he's above the rules.
I wouldn't say he's above the rule, but clearly you have room to make an exception because context matters, Alexis. If you are Don Garber, if you are MLS, you want Messi to play the meaningful games. And so far, he has done exactly that. In 2025, he has played all the meaningful games in MLS. He played pretty much all the games in CONCACAF Champions Cup, where Inter Miami made it all the way to the semifinals. Then you had the Club World Cup, where Inter Miami and Leo Messi exceeded everyone's expectations. They made it through the next stage. Of course, they lost to PSG. That was expected. You know, PSG. Clearly, it's in another level. It's a different animal. And then he has played World Cup qualifiers for Argentina. And the MLS All-Star, I know it's an event for MLS, but it doesn't really matter. It's a friendly game. It's a party. Messi has been a true professional. He has made the difference for Inter Miami. He has been in every venue. And basically, people go to the stadium, Alexis, to watch Leo Messi.
Yeah.
And I was at the game last weekend when they play New York Red Bulls. Messi could have just said, you know what? I'm going to sit this one out. And Mascherano wouldn't have a problem with that. But, you know, instead of that, he wants to play. He chooses to play. And he chose not to play the MLS All-Star game. But you know what? As I said, it's a meaningless game. Nobody cares about this game.
Ooh, Don Garber, I hope you're not listening. Herc, what do you think? Meaningless game, and probably we can pardon Messi for this one?
Yeah. You know who cares about this game? Major League Soccer cares about this game. Major League Soccer is behind a paywall that's behind a paywall. This is the new world we live in.
Yep.
We live in this world. We work in this world. They desperately want to showcase their top-tier talent. Who's their top-tier talent? That's Messi. Who are their rivals? Liga MX. Who are their associates, their allies in this venture? Liga MX. It would have been the perfect moment to showcase Lionel Messi against Sergio Ramos and Liga MX for the world to see. Look how big, look how grand this is in Austin, brand new stadium. And Messi says, I want no part of your little circus. I play football. That's what I do. I don't do circus. And good on Messi. And good on Messi. Don Garber said he played 9 games in the last 30 days. He played 90 minutes in those last games.
Yep.
He's gone 17 straight games playing 90 minutes. We saw him play regular season games. We saw him play CONCACAF Champions Cup games. We saw him play Club World Cup games. He doesn't complain. He goes out there and plays.
Yep.
But now you want him to fly across the country to juggle a ball like some sort of circus animal for enjoyment. And he says, you know what? I want no part of this. You don't punish longevity. You don't punish greatness. He's trying to do what I think any logical, rational, 38-year-old athlete would do, which is to try to take care of his body, to prioritize his health. So if you want to go out there and suspend and fine Lionel Messi, and excuse me, Jordi Alba, if I don't mention you right now, but I don't think he's not important in this equation. He really isn't. It's about Messi.
It is.
Because you mentioned, it's not just anybody. Now, I know Zlatan, 2008, missed the All-Star game against Juventus, and then he was suspended. With all due respect to Zlatan's comment about these are Fiats and then I'm a Ferrari. This is the Ferrari. This is the Ferrari you got to take care of.
This is their Ferrari.
This is the one. You can't punish him. It's a bad look that he wasn't there. Yeah, it's a black eye for you. It's a worse look if you suspend him, if you punish him.
Well, exactly what you guys said. This is a bad look for MLS. It's a bad look for the game. So should we just scrap this game and be done with it then, especially after what Messi's done?
That's a great point. Yeah, Alexis, I totally agree. Instead of asking ourselves, should MLS ban Leo Messi for one game? They should ban this game. As I said, who cares? Like Messi, Herc said it best. Messi, he just wants to play football. He wants to play soccer. Tell me another
Meaningful
part.
soccer.
Right. Tell me another part in the world where they have an MLS All-Star game or an All-Star game. There is none. Like, I understand the tradition here in the US because baseball does it, the NBA, the NFL, but soccer, it's a global sport. Messi has played in Spain, in Argentina, in France. They don't care about this type of games, you know? So I'm in Messi's side.
I bet you don't like puppies and rainbows and any other fun.
He doesn't like spectacles.
He don't like the beach. He doesn't like warm, sunny days.
He's very old-fashioned.
Yeah,
I am.
He sounds very English.
Exactly, very much so.
But where do you stand on this? Should we just get rid of it then if you're going to have big names saying, you know what, forget about it. As Jose said, this one literally in the bigger picture, in the grand scheme of things, is meaningless.
There's two arguments there. I don't think we should get rid of it. I think there's tradition in the United States and Americans. And you can say, oh, that's so American. Well, yeah, it's an American league. Yeah. And there are things Americans like, and there are Americans who like the All-Star game. Trust me, I don't like the NBA All-Star game, you know, but I'm curious with it, and I'll every once in a while watch it.
Players hate it.
I don't like seeing the Pro Bowl. It's now flag football. But every All-Star game has their own quirks that could be better. Americans like that sort of thing. It's a way to showcase your league, to showcase some of these unapproachable athletes, make them feel more approachable. There are good things about it. But don't force anybody who doesn't want to go. It shouldn't be mandated that you go, especially in football, especially with the calendar and how saturated it is. If you feel like your health needs to be a priority, you shouldn't be punished for it. If there are people out there who enjoy this type of thing, don't take it away from them. And why would the league be dumb enough to say, oh, we don't want the sponsors, no, we don't want the gate, or we don't want this? That's not going to happen either. So just be reasonable. Now, you mentioned, well, there's no stars anyways. That's a different argument. That's a Major League Soccer argument.
Yeah.
That's a Liga MX argument. Okay? Well, you could say there's not enough stars. That's a good argument.
Yeah.
But those are the stars that you have. And if people want to pay money, and good money, and the people of Austin, I feel bad for them because they showed out. And they still not seen Messi. But not bad enough where you think you are owed something by Messi, where you think you bought a ticket and you have to see a certain player. You're not guaranteed to see that player just because you purchased a ticket. It's the risk that comes with it, especially in Major League Soccer where everything revolves around one player.
But in the last 7 MLS games, Messi has scored 12 goals, 6 assists. As Herc said, he's always there. He has played 90 minutes.
He's doing his job.
So if you are a customer, if you are a soccer fan, if you want to play for a ticket, go watch Messi in a real game, not in these friendly matches that don't really matter.